This video falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Pixie Love, and today we're doing something a little different. Hopefully I can get this right without having it get copyright claimed, but I'm going to be reacting to 1,000 Pound Friends. I watched all of 1,000 Pound Sisters. I'm kind of obsessed with the drama. Not going to do that show because the season just ended and everyone does that, so maybe if there's a new season I'll do that. But I think I'm going to hop on this new show. I think I'm going to have some of the clips that they have on TLC's YouTube. I'm not going to have like the whole show. I'm not going to get clips from like the show and everything because I don't want to get copyright claimed. Alright, let's watch these clips. Like, I'm not going to play out. Let's watch a little bit of these clips so you guys can see who we're talking about. And then I'll tell you about what happened on the show. Some things, just...
Where's the kitty? Jackson!
I don't know.
There he is. Hey, buddy.
So that's Megan. She's the main character. So the main two is Megan and Vanessa. So if you don't know anything about these guys, there's a show called Too Large. It's very similar to My 600 Pound Life, but a little different. It's a different doctor. His name is Dr. Proctor, and he is a beautiful man. I mean, like, they talk about it a lot, but he is. And it's a little bit more humane than 1,000 Pound. I mean, than like My 600 Pound Life, personally. Like, I watched the whole season, and the people just feel like they're treated a lot better. It's not set up to embarrass them. Like, they're both on TLC, but I think the production companies are different. But her episode, I don't know if they're going to show the clip, but oh my god, this bitch was so big. Like, not like calling her a bitch, but I'm just like, this girl was so big that she couldn't make it to the bathroom in the morning, so she just pissed on the floor. Yeah, just pissed on the floor. I was so traumatized. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, I think that's the worst of anything I've seen on 600 Pound Life. Oh my god, this is so bad. Oh, but yeah, but she lost the weight. She got her surgery done during her show, and she was down like 100 and so pounds. I think she was down over 100 pounds when by the end of the show. So she actually like lost the weight or whatever. But in her episode, she introduced her friend Vanessa, who's like, I don't want to lose any weight. I'm gonna be a big girl for life, like blah 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 blah. And then halfway towards the show, she's like, okay, I think I'm gonna try to lose weight. But she's definitely gonna be the Tammy of the show. Like, she's been complaining. She's like, Megan made it look so easy, and while you're in the drive-thru to KFC, like, of course Megan made it look easy because Megan wasn't going to KFC, bitch. Just say. Oh, excuse me. Just saying, like, squeeze me. Like, yes, but, so this is Megan and her fiance. I don't remember if Megan had a fiance in the other show, though. I really don't remember. No, she did. They were together. They're no longer living on their own. She had her own apartment, but I guess to save up money, they moved in with a friend. I think the friend's name is Tina. She's also one of the friends on this show, so it's not just 2 people. The show is 4. So she's living with her friend Tina, and then the 4th friend is a black girl named Ashley. She had surgery before in the past, lost the weight, and gained it all back years later, and she's now says she's at her biggest. So, drama. I love drama. Okay, real quick. They do have the clip of her, how big she was before. So this is what I had to see. Okay, twice, because they put it in this show too.
Oh, God, help me. I was chained to oxygen 24/7, and most of the time, I couldn't even make it to the toilet. I'm gonna pee. Look.
Yeah, she just pissed. Didn't even pull down her pants. She just pissed on herself. I can't. Like, that. See, this is why I watch these shows, because I'm just like, I can never let myself get to this point. I will never let myself get to this point. If I have to save 300 pounds, I'd rather save 300 pounds than to get to 600 pounds. You know what I mean? Like, I will never let myself get this big. Ever. I can't. I will die before I get this big. And it's not because, like, oh, I don't want to look like them. I don't want to have to deal with that. And I think if I got that big, that would be me. Because I have a very small bladder. I literally pee, like, every hour. Like, it's ridiculous. And, like, I know if I got that big where I couldn't make it to the bathroom in time, I might just piss myself a couple times. And it probably happened with her. Like, she tried to go to the bathroom and she peed herself once, and she kept trying, but she kept peeing herself to the point where she's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just peeing on the floor every morning because she had a pee pad. Like, I don't want to get content. No. So I watch these shows to be like, this is not going to be me. I'm not going to do this. No. All right, so now we're going to meet Tina, which is I want to say her name is Tina. It's like Trina or Tina. They're going to say it, but this is one of the other friends, not one of the main friends. Like, there's two friends, Vanessa and Megan. Those are the two main. Then there's the two other friends, but I think the show is supposed to be about all of them. So here's the other friend.
I'm Tina. I'm 40 years old, and I've known Megan and Vanessa for 27 years. We rode the school bus together, and we got into a fight one day, and Megan showed up at my door with her mom to apologize, and we just hit it off.
Yeah, so I think all these friends have known each other since middle school or high school. Vanessa and Megan, the main two girls, if you haven't seen Vanessa yet, they've known each other since middle school. And I think Tina, she said 27 years, and the other girls said they knew each other for like 30. So I'm going to say she met them in late middle school as well. And the other girl, I believe, met them probably early high school. But they've all known each other for like a long time. And it seems like Megan and Vanessa are like the best friends. Like, those two are the clique. And then Tina's like a very close third. And then Ashley is like, she's like, you know, when they need an extra person. Not to be like, it seems that they hang out with her, but not as much as like the other three hang out. You know what I mean? Like, you guys know those, like those are the triplets. Like, those are the friends, especially those two. There's always like the two core. There's a very close third that sometimes feel a little left out, and then here's the fourth who comes along who also makes the third feel less left out. You know, it's a group, but they're all cute. I like them so far.
Hey there.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good, I guess. I'm
Good,
glad to
good.
see you.
What? That doesn't sound very good.
No, I've been a little anxious to see you, to be honest.
I hear you.
And now it's like do or die.
329 pounds.
I've done it up, and it sucks to be slapped in the face with something like that.
So it's been 6 months now since you were last here, and you've really lost no weight whatsoever. It doesn't make any sense.
She lost no weight in 6 months, only a year after her surgery. So at this point, this is her 1 year checkup. So she hasn't lost any weight in 6 months. That's not good, especially for the surgery she had. She should still be easily losing weight for the first year or so without even trying. She is counteracting her surgery already. And it's interesting because she did work, like, the first time she seen him, when she went home, she did do the damn thing. She did cut out all the bad foods, cut her diet, and blah, 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 blah. But I don't remember her having to work on anything emotionally or stuff, because, like, no one gets to her size that she was without having emotional problems when it comes to food as well. So yeah, she had enough willpower to, like, do this diet initially for like a year or so. But then, you know, once she felt like she got where she had to be, which is getting her surgery, she kind of went back to her old habits without actually dealing with the issues of why she eats the way she eats. And that's probably what happened. But at least she didn't gain weight. You know, she just didn't lose any. That's still a good sign that she's not gaining. But the next step of not losing anymore is gaining when you're at this point, especially at her size. But she does have a bunch of excuses, so let's listen to her excuses.
This tells me she's not doing the things that she's supposed to do. She's not putting any effort into this. So we've got to get to the bottom of what's going on.
I think one of my problems is not eating frequently enough. And I don't think I'm getting enough protein.
Well,
And then I don't drink enough fluids. And I'm not moving enough. What would be a good amount of calories?
I just love the doctor. He's just like, he's just like, excuses. See, when you're like this, if you're able to come up with your excuses, you know exactly what you're doing wrong. You're just not doing what you're supposed to do right. She knows, oh, I'm not eating enough protein. Oh, I'm not eating enough meals. Oh, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. So you know what you're doing wrong, and you're choosing to do it wrong. When you don't have an excuse like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, when you don't realize what you're doing wrong, then maybe there's some leeway to educate and work with you. But when you know exactly what you're doing wrong and you're still doing it wrong, there's not much to do. There's not much we can do, because you have to make those correct decisions. Girl, you know how many calories you need to be eating. It's called Google.
Are you prepared?
This best friend quiz, I think I'm gonna ace it. I think I know a little more about you than you know about me.
Do you, Vanessa?
You know what I gotta say? She's full of
See, you do know a little bit about me.
Exactly. Told you.
Well, we might be all right on this. We may be all right.
Got this in the bag. Are we ready?
1, 2, 3.
You're absolutely right. I wouldn't mind Scotland either.
Okay.
It sounds so beautiful. Yeah, I want to see a man in a kilt. They don't wear anything under them.
So, like, what if they're well endowed? Does it just...
Like dang-a-langs. I guess they get a longer kilt.
One thing I've learned about Vanessa very early on is Vanessa has no filter. In like the best way. I would chill with her because I don't have a filter either. But she, especially when it comes to sexual things, she will just say whatever. She calls her friends all the time about all her like sexapades and just, I kind of love that about her, but everything else about her personality I really don't like so far. But I do like that she does not give a fuck and just says what comes to her mind, because sometimes I can be like that. Like, I think, okay, that's cute. I like the side of Vanessa. She could be really nice. But there are 2 clips I'm going to show actually. One, so you can kind of see what I say about Vanessa when I say that she's going to be the Tammy of the show. And then 2, it's just going to be the irony of the whole show. Alright, let's go. Okay, so apparently, Discovery Plus, I can't actually have my capture card capture it. It's literally only going to pick up the audio. I don't know why it's doing that. That's unfortunate. But you can still hear Vanessa. So, I'll just describe the scene. Megan, you know, the one who's lost a lot of the weight already, she got those little hula hoop rings or whatever that you can like adjust to your size. She bought a bunch of little rings and invited Vanessa to the park so they can try it. And just, since there's no video, I'm just going to let the audio play out. So,
Even though I haven't eaten as healthy as I know I should, Megan tries to keep me on the right path. She's always got some crazy new freaking workout for us to try. Oh, Lord have mercy. I can't believe you got me up here.
You got this?
Oh, God, that's hard. What am I going to do?
Stand there and look cute.
she literally walked like 20 yards, slight hill, and is already out of breath and dying. And I just like, not to like make fun of this person, I'm just like literally like, this show, it's just like, these type of shows are just like, Lauren, that's my real name, I don't really say it a lot, do not do this to yourself. Because at that point, you've done it to yourself. Well, you don't get this size accidentally. You don't get this bad, you know, from a couple months of depression. Like, you've done that to yourself. And I refuse to do this to myself. Like, whatsoever. So.
Well, that's a given.
I'm always thinking if it's fun, then it doesn't feel like exercise. I try to find ways to make things fun for us, but unfortunately, that's not easy being big girls.
Yeah, there's
Like-
certain things at our size that we just should not
Attempt.
Yeah.
So true.
Riding a bicycle.
Girl, my tires would go flat. Could you imagine on a seesaw? I'd make you fly.
That's called a catapult, baby. That's not a seesaw. That's a catapult.
Wait to stick your balls in.
Oh, goody, goody, goody. Let's get the balls going.
Kind of swing it.
Alright, so they have the little things on their hips and they're trying to swing, but for some reason for Vanessa, as she's moving her hips, it's not working. Because Vanessa, it has so much fat in her belly area that it hangs over her hips and stuff, so she has it higher up on her waist, like kind of under her boobs area, instead of more on her hips, because she can't get it that big because they just don't have enough things. So she's getting frustrated. But let's listen to how she handles her frustration with her best friend.
You gotta move those hips.
What hips?
They in there somewhere.
Oh, we gonna find them, ain't we? I just can't keep it going.
I mean, you're moving.
No,
You got it. Yes.
no. I mean, I can do this all day long.
You had to just. It's like,
That's not going to help me lose weight.
this is supposed to be fun.
I can't do it.
You're practicing for the strip pole.
No, when you strip on a strip pole, you doing this.
Let's see, that's how you just pretend
Okay,
like you're on a
look.
strip. And look! All you had to do was imagine the
Stop
strip.
it. It only went because I spun it. Had
No.
nothing to do with my movement. Oh, my hips
Baby
are
girl,
down
babe,
here.
You're.
This is my stomach.
Listen.
This would
listen,
be, no, hold on. Shut the up for a goddamn second.
Now listen, there's more. Y'all gonna hear the rest. But if my best friend ever fucking talk to me like that, bitch, we swinging. Love her. She's my ride or die. That's my bitch. But we know. We have yeah, no, we would fight. We would fight, cause like I'm trying to be fucking helpful. Excuse me? No. And I know Megan is a little smaller than Vanessa, but my little small ass would hop on her ass, be like, bitch, don't you fucking talk to me like that. She shut up real quick too. Megan, don't let her dog you out like that. You'd be nice and helpful. I would have went off on her. I'm sorry. Ooh, okay.
If you put this on a skinny bitch, okay, this is right up under my goddamn. My hips are down here.
Frankly, I don't know why Vanessa's yelling at me because I'm trying to help her out. It's not my fault she's overweight. She needs to take accountability for herself.
My hip movement is not gonna move this thing in any way.
And it makes me so angry because I just want to shake her and say, what is it gonna take? I don't want to bury you.
Okay, so like you guys heard that, right? Like I'm not like she's gonna be the Tammy of the fucking group. Like she's crazy. Like she's insane. And since the video isn't gonna show, I'm not gonna just play the audio of the other clip that I was talking about. But basically, all the four friends eventually gets together. It's the first time we actually get to meet Ashley, which is the one who already had 30 before and then gained all her weight back. Yeah. So it's the first time we meet Ashley. It's towards the end of the show. And like Vanessa, they let Vanessa order the food, okay? They're in Tina's house and they let Vanessa pick the food. This girl orders like 4 fucking large pizzas and some breads and blah, 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 blah. And like Megan is just like, well, what the fuck am I gonna eat? And like the whole time they're talking about how like, oh, it's so hard to lose weight and this and that and this and that. But yeah, you guys let the biggest one, which is Vanessa, order the food, you know, and she orders a bunch of junk, which is also funny because in the first like 2 minutes of the show, she said when they went to KFC that was going to be the last time she's eating junk food. But yet later on in the episode, you're eating this with your friends. Just saying. Like, I get y'all still want to be friends, but just sometimes if your relationship with food is highly connected to your friend group as well, which obviously in this group of very big girls, food is going to be a strong contender in their relationship. You either one have to all come together to rework your relationship with food and each other, or you just have to break away from each other until you have enough self-control to be in this friend group and not have to eat the foods. Like Megan does. Megan, I actually don't think she ate anything that I saw, but like Megan was able to still be around her friends, see all that food, be a little mad that it was there because she's like, Vanessa, you're supposed to be losing weight. You're the biggest one out of all of us, and you ordered this. And she says she's not going to have any pizza. Maybe she had like a breadstick or one of the sandwiches or something that they have, but she did not eat the pizza, and I don't remember seeing her eat anything. So like, that's how you have to be. But like, when you have this kind of like dynamic with food in your friend group, you might have to break away to get some self-control before you can bring yourself back. And Vanessa's not doing that whatsoever. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the show. Let me know what you guys think about me reacting to it, my opinions, what are your opinions on the show. Have you watched the show? Do you like it? Do you watch 1,000 Pound Sisters? Because I love to hate Tammy, because we all do. She's hateable. Like, she's so fucking hateable. And I think this last season, she got so worse. Like, oh my God. I just like, if I was her sister, I would have cut her off a long time ago. I would let her rot, because at this point, what she's doing to herself is digging her own grave, and I would allow her to dig it by herself. No. Nope. Nah. At that point, I would have... No. And it sucks. She did almost die at the end of the show. She went into a coma for a couple days. I think it was 4 days, and that's extremely sad and depressing. One of my sisters went into a coma I would be heartbroken. But at the same time, she put herself in that place by drinking, smoking, partying, vaping, all while also being almost 700 pounds. Whose fault? Like, I want to have sympathy, but like, there's no sympathy for me. And it's probably because it's not my sister. If that was one of my sisters, it would be hard for me to not have the sympathy. But at the same time, I would also be like, you know? Alright, I hope you guys like this new form of content. I do feel like I want to start bringing in different elements of stuff that's still very related to like fat acceptance and stuff like that, but more things I want to talk about as well, and other options. I have other opinions, okay? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please make sure you guys leave a like down below or a comment. I love my comments. I try to read all of them. If you guys enjoyed me, make sure you guys subscribe because you guys get videos Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye-bye.